For today's CyberCEO episode,
it's been really good. I think that we've got to know her. It's been huge. It's really let us focus on what we do. And she's obviously been a real value for us.
welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. An awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗶𝗹. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show. Seth, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
All right. Now, we'd like to thank you for coming back to the show. We really, really appreciate it. Now, what we wanted to do was just to talk to you more about your Cyberbacker experience and how's everything been going ever since we last spoke. I believe this was around mid last year, last time we spoke, right?
I believe so. I'm not positive exactly when it was, but yeah, it was early in the process.
So as of the moment, how long have you been working with Cyberbacker, Seth?
I think 7 months. I believe.
Months. There we go. So talk to me about the experience. How's everything been going ever since the last time we spoke?
Things have been fantastic. In fact, with the shifting of the market, if we had anybody in partnership besides Raj, we would probably be in trouble because it would be difficult to make numbers work as the market started to shift.
So really, she's been there to help you out then with those numbers, is what you mentioned. Am I right?
Yeah, just the diversity of her skill set. She picked up really the transaction coordinating systems very quickly, which was what we originally hired her for. So we brought her on part-time. Never worked with a cyberbacker or any sort of remote assistance or admin. Brought her in part-time. It was probably 6 or 8 weeks before we brought her on full-time. Saw the immediate value and return on investment for her. And I would say within 4 months, she started kind of diversifying into running our marketing, doing our Facebook, and really taking on a couple more complicated skill sets that we've been very impressed with.
So really started from transaction coordination is what you mentioned. Now, social media, marketing, things like that. Am I right?
Correct.
Gosh. So really the growth between the both of you, of course, has been huge ever since the last time we spoke. So what I'd like to know more about is the partnership that you have with Raj, your cyberbacker. How has that been ever since?
It's been really good. I think that we've got to know her. She's got to know us. And I think we both really believe in each other's success. We've done goal setting throughout the process and just making sure that we're fulfilling that partnership with her and we're getting her where she dreams to be. And she's obviously been a real value for us.
Real value in the business. Now, was this your first time to work with someone virtual, with Raj?
100%. Yep.
First time. So being it's your first time working with someone who's virtual, do you have any tips that you can share with the listeners now? Because for sure, some of the business owners that are listening might be going through this, the first time working with someone virtual.
So I would say the biggest thing is really, and regardless if it's virtual or in person, is have that missing persons report. Be very clear in what it is that you want and the expectations of how that will go. And then, I think the biggest way for anybody to be successful in that role is to have clear systems and say, these are the things that we need you to do. I'm going to show you how to do them. We're going to walk through them together, and then you're going to take them over and you can ask any questions. And I think that has been a system that's been very successful for us in our partnership with Cyberbacker.
All right. Now, about the partnership, more about that then. Obviously, you would need to communicate with your cyberbacker for this to work, right? So I'd like to know how crucial is communication with your cyberbacker for this partnership to succeed?
Yeah, it's crucial. We try to do a weekly huddle with her and I. Originally, those were 45 minutes to an hour. A lot of times now we're 15 or 20 minutes because, we have a pretty good understanding of expectations. She fills me in on exactly what's going on, but then she's also involved in all team meetings. So she knows inside and outside of the business. And then we really love that she does the end of day report every day. So she tells us, hey, this is exactly what I was working on. If you have questions about specific things, let us know.
Avenues of communication. Do you just video calls? Do you text as well? Chat, email? How often?
So yeah, I think it's different for every team member. My partner and our other buyer's agent, I think they text her more. I don't text her a ton. It's mostly email communication. And then, yeah, like I said, we video chat. We do Zoom sometimes, but we do a lot of Google Meet, and we probably do that once or twice a week.
Okay. So really a lot of avenues of communication then. Now, it's been a few months ever since we last spoke. So what I'd like to know more about is how about challenges? Have you had any challenges working with someone virtual? And what were these challenges?
Well, honestly, no, we haven't really. I think there has been early on, there was maybe a few communication things, we just need to make sure again, and that's with anybody, cyber or not, that the expectations are very clear and that they're understood. And then one of the things that we've just preached with her over and over and with all of us is you got to ask questions. If I tell you, what we need done and you don't fully understand it, it's going to lead to frustrations on your side and on our side if you just go do it and then we didn't understand it. And she's been a lot better with that. I think early on, she wanted to really show, hey, I understand what's going on. And the system was more clear cut with the transaction coordinating, and she was getting great training from her, from Cyberbacker. But as those roles have shifted a little bit, she's gotten very good at asking those questions, making sure it is what we understand. And I'd say the biggest growth we've seen, especially in the last 2 months, is she's really starting to take the incentive and the initiative to adjust those systems if she has better ideas, which has been awesome and something that we really wanted to see in her growth.
Ooh, that's great news just for the past few months. Now, another thing though, that we're very excited to know about, this is your first time working with someone virtual. So what has been the impact of virtual leverage through Cyberbacker been to your business so far?
Like I said, it's been huge. It's really let us focus on what we do. I had mentioned in the last time that we interviewed, we've had a lot of troubles with admin, not necessarily getting good people, but keeping good people, and that training and hiring, that cycle, it can just be a nightmare. It can be a real drain on productivity.
That's absolutely true. Now, we're very excited to see what 2023 holds for your partnership with Cyberbacker, of course. And Seth, thank you very much for dropping by today. I had fun talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.